When you're searching for the best house painters in the Bucks, Montgomery County, and Philadelphia County area, there's 5 things to look that you can look for, in that particular painting contract. PeratePainting.com will guarantee many of these things. One of the things I think that the customer needs to look for, my customer should look for, and I advise them to, is, do you guarantee your work? For instance, you don't want to be happy with the paint job at first glance, and once the painter has been gone for weeks, still finding areas that require touching up. Making sure that any painter you hire will come back and finish the work that needs to be done until you are satisfied with the job. I think that there's a way that us at PeratePainting.com deal with that, is we've come up with what's called the Perate Painting Customer Walkthrough Checklist. And with that, it's kind of a a pre and post checklist. So what I like to do with my customers is, before any of the work is done, I have a worksheet of all the expectations, that the customer has of the work, so that we can go through those things, with the customer before the work actually begins. And it's also something that we do after the work is finished. When the work is finished, myself, my foreman who's on the job, and the customer will do that walkthrough again to make sure all of those things are completed. Right, so that we won't have to worry about weeks after the job is done that there were things that were missed. We take care of all that stuff before we leave the job. However, within that guarantee, if the customer does happen to find something, weeks later, we would not be opposed, and we would guarantee that we would come back, in order to fix those things if they were associated with the work, that we did. Also, do we guarantee our prices? Yes, we do guarantee. Our guaranteed prices are very important with regards to the customers, or my customers. Customers want to know up front what they're paying, and there are no hidden fees, there are no hidden costs. I put down on my contracts, exactly what's being paid for. I know that many painting contractors out there, they'll run into maybe a little bit of conflict or a little bit of problems while they're doing the work, and it may cost them a little extra money. The last thing that the customer wants to hear is, hey, from their painting contractor is, it's going to cost an extra couple $100 because I didn't see this when I did my walkthrough, to do my estimate. Well, we don't do that. The price that you get on your contract or on your estimate is the price that you're going to pay at the end of the job. And with that price guarantee is, I won't accept money unless the customer is completely happy with the work that is completed.